Hello everybody, I am Angry Bird. Welcome back for a new Steel Division League cast today. We have, well, it's the tale of three players this week. It's Ortfine Frederica von Eidelstadt up against soloing Pixy. Both of these players we've seen in action against Sandor, and now we're going to see them in action against each other. I picked this cast because although it is an allied mirror, it's the second guard's tank corps versus the third guard's tank corps. Some inter-faction tank corps rivalry. The big boys in the third guards, the guys with the great equipment, up against the underdogs, the second guards. Can they overwhelm them with those T-34-85s? I guess we're going to have to watch to find out. And it's Vanguard Income versus Maverick. Who's going to win out this match? I think it's going to be a fantastic one. I haven't seen it, I don't know, but if the games this week have been anything to go by, it's going to be beautiful to watch. Let's have a look at the deck for Ortfine Frederica von Eidelstadt. We don't often see the second guard's tank corps, so let's remind ourselves what they get. We get Razvedka in the recon tab. They have those bazookas, 250 meter range. We've seen Ortfine use bazookas and got Panzerschrecks to great advantage, but only 3 of them in A phase, so he's going to have to use them sparingly. We've got 66 units of infantry. We'll have a look how much the third guards tank corps have got, but it isn't a complete lack of infantry. Again, these armoured divisions, they get less infantry. He's up against the third guard, so he's not going to be in a massive deficit of infantry here. I think he's got enough there to do a great job. 40 units of tanks. He has T-34-76s all vetted to 2 stars. He has a T-34-85 card in C phase up vetted to 2 stars, and then the majority of the remaining tanks, yeah, they're all 1-star veterancy. So he's utilizing those the veterancy, and I think he's going to hope to overwhelm the third guards before they can get IS-2s onto the field. I guess he's going to use the ISUs in A phase. Look at them, 1, 2, 3 ISU 152s in A phase. We could see those come out as I stutter there, to defeat an early IS-2. Combat in there as well. Veterancy is king right now, so to be expected, but there has been that nerf, so we might not see them immediately onto the battlefield. Plenty of this 2 guns, they'll be decent against those IS-2s as well, which I think he's why he's taken that B phase card with 6 of them in there. So not 37 mils may keep the skies clear. I don't think Solo Wing Pixie's a big air player. He tends to play with more fighters and just defend the air, so I think he's going to be okay this time, because Ort did lose out a lot in the air in the last game. 2 Katyushas in there in B phase. We'll look to see how they do, and lots of P-283s as well. Let's have a look at the third guards tank corps, and we haven't actually seen this division in a while either, because they do get banned quite often. In this meta, we are not seeing third guards tank corps get banned, and they have come down in, I would say, the divisional tier list. We're going to get a new one out soon once the Black Sunday division is released, but yeah, I would say they're no longer tip of the top. The third guards tank corps, they can now get overwhelmed by the sheer number of infantry. 91 units of infantry in Solo Wing Pixie's deck does outnumber the second guards tank corps, but in terms of tanks, he only has 28. So Ortfine has, I think, 44 tanks, so certainly almost double the number that Solo Wing Pixie has. In terms of AT guns, the third guards are lacking. I mean, they rely on those IS-2s. He does have Xenon 85 mils in the anti-air tab. I would expect those to be utilised further south, possibly in the centre of this battlefield, but on the southern side as well. He does actually have quite a few attacking airplanes, the IL-2Ms. I don't believe they get the 37mm cannons, but they certainly get those bombs. They can be devastating, the Yak-7Bs, and P-283s of their own. So the game is underway. Wish both players luck, and let's go. Let's recap. Ortfine, Frederica von Eidelstadt on the left hand side of this map, playing the Second Guards Tank Corps on Vanguard Income, early off map. And yes, it is from Ortfine. Ooh, look at the number of units going in there. Solo and Pixy on the right hand side of this battlefield. He is playing the Third Guards Tank Corps on Maverick Income. And let's see where all these units going. They are being split up, and Ortfine moving his own units through his own off map. Really interesting. Is he going to cancel that off map? He might cancel that off map. This is an interesting start from Ortfine. He is a big user of off maps. Oh, is he going to cancel it? I don't think he is. And Solo and Pixie's going to get away. Going to get away here. Actually, Ortfine has more units. Just strikes the edge, unloads everything there though, but they should survive. Unless another big strike up on the edge of that off-map comes in, they should survive intact. And the off-map does more damage to Ortfine's own units than it does to Solo Wing Pixie. Here comes the second off map, much better place. The Emcher stuck in its tracks there. This 2-gun does come up to protect that northern flank. Let's have a look back down into the south. PTRS 41, how the hell has that managed to get around everything? We'll have to keep our eyes on that. And Solo and Pixie invested quite a lot to defend the south. I think he was expecting an attack from Ortfine down here, but nothing from Ortfine down in this southern side. Solo and Pixie does pick up the kills on the north. Ortfine's looking, I think, a little bit weak in here. The T-34-85s move up though, should get the kill onto the Shermans. Although they are now tangling with the infantry. Kind of surprised Solo and Pixie isn't manoeuvring his after Machiki into a better position to fire on those T-34-85s. May not have noticed how close they are. It would be very interesting to see Ortfine fast move his 85s just all the way down here and surround the entirety of Solo and Pixie's units. Oh, he could pick up some big surrenders. Yeah. I think he's kind of lucky there as well, because he pushed them round not knowing they were there. If they hadn't have been pinned down due to one of the last off-map strikes, he could have lost those T-34-85s. But look at him flanking, and he does look to push all the way up in the city, and IS-2 onto the field. Ooh, I think Solo and Pixie has something to say about those T-34-85s. Pins down the Guardia as they were trying to maneuver in to get that AT grenade off, and very interesting play right now. Solo and Pixie has the 1311. He's captured this northern flag by the fact there's no units up there, just one Tanko Disaniki in here. And was that the third off map? There was a big strike coming here. Yeah, this must be the third off map from Ortfine. I think I missed it being placed. But yeah, the third off map in there. IS-2 pulls off the road, looking to resecure that northern flank of the main city. Oh, T-34-85 does go down to the after Michiki with those AT grenades. The second one may go down as well. Oh, just pulls out of line of sight. But very close, could go down. Yeah, does go down as soon as it reverses into position. It does go down. So Solo and Pixie probing forward with some after Machiki. He knows there's not much down here because the PTRS 41 haven't been spotted. Ortfine sees it, probably with these Og Machiki here. Spots the squad of 10 men moving forward. Orders in some Guardia. But after Machikis could be pretty difficult to deal with if they get into the building. I think Solo and Pixie can make some devastating moves up in this northern side, but this central road has been taken by Ortfine. The IS-2 is kind of the unit that stands in his way. Bailed out Sherman now. If he dispatches that IS-2, this could be devastating. If the IS-2 survives, I think Solo and Pixie can control this area for a while. It's going to be how Ort deals with that IS-2. A lot of Guardias coming into this central position, but the SG-43s are there. Ooh, he's going to unload Guardia right next to the IS-2. AT grenade being thrown in, misses. Second one, unloads right next to it. AT grenade being thrown in, does get the kill this time. Does get the kill this time. And the IS-2 goes down. Look at the flank that Ortfine has available to him. I kind of... the PTRS-41 does actually take down some of these units. It's going to delay this approach massively. The Aftermachiki do take that position. I think some infantry in here to flank this position would be an outstanding move right now, but most of it got ordered down south almost too early. There is a unit of Guardia here. I think Solo and Pixy saw the other Guardia coming at him and backed away. Just maneuver him to try and get him into that house, but it's 2-on-1. That unit of Guardia will go down, especially when the T-34-85 heads down the road to help it out. No further IS-2. I cannot remember. I didn't even check. Does Solo and Pixy have another IS-2 in his deck in A phase? No, he doesn't. Just 4 more IS-2s in B phase, and if Ortfine can get rid of those IS-2s, I think he's in with a chance, because he's going to outnumber the Shermans. So yeah, I think it's all about those B phase IS-2s. Also the infantry game, because Solo and Pixy does have around about 30 more squads of infantry. The SG-43s are going to devastate the Guardia, moving over the open ground, but in come 3 OB-25s. I'm kind of surprised he didn't look to unload them on this ridge here, but does look to push them further up. Interesting. I guess, I mean, I know he's moving them up here to fire down onto these kind of positions to take out any infantry units coming across the open. I think he really needs to get some infantry in here, down this main road and flank up, take this position. He would automatically get this position, surround everything of Solo and Pixy's, and I think that will be a massive strategic win for him. I just really hope to see that happen. It's great to see big flanks occur in this game, so yeah, hopefully that occurs. The SG-43s haven't been doing a great job of taking down these Guardia. How many men do they have per squad? 11 men, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 men. 6 men lost. Yeah, these SG-43s have not been doing a good job. And this is, you know, you've got 2 machine guns firing at infantry, moving across open ground. This is kind of... this is one of the reasons why infantry do so well, because they're not being suppressed in a big group like you would perhaps think that a heavy machine gun team would do. A heavy machine gun team. I guess it's a medium and heavy. Medium and heavy machine gun in one. They do finally start to get pinned down, but I think it's actually... No, they are starting to get pinned down, but Ort recovers the position. Actually, quite a few squads here being lost. I feel like it's more the Aftermachiki. Maybe those SG-43s started firing on the M42 gun and they were kind of switching targets and it all got confusing. They finally are being pushed back. The Aftermachiki, only 2 men. Will they hold the position? Look at Ortfine further up north, has established control here, is pushing down south. 16-8 to Ortfine, 8 minutes into this game. Oh, does win out. That's a big loss. Big loss for Solo and Pixy, because eventually, I mean, if Ortfine just hops back, he can get out of line of sight of those SG-43s. More infantry looking to exploit this position here. I just think a northern flank, it is open for the taking, and we could be looking at an 18-9, possibly even a 28 if that was to occur. T-34s are almost pushing down to the spawn. They are in danger here though, because the Amcha does have a decent gun at this range on it. No T-34-85 backing them up. Yep, down goes one of the T-34s. The other one I think is going to go down. I mean, it's 2-on-1. The other Emcher's pushing in. Ortfine backs it away. I think it's the right decision. He's going to take it round into that light forest. Yeah. Oh, he's looking to bring in Razvedkas with the bazookas. That would be beautiful. That would be beautiful. Look at this T-3485 here. He's picked up the flag. Oh, we're into B phase. IS-2's onto the field. Solomon Pixie's been saving up, and he's hoping the IS-2s will do the job for him. On Machiki's coming further up as well. I mean, they could deal some big damage, but I don't think they're going to get... Oh, that squad's only got 2 men. This is going to be a tight engagement. Do get the flames off. Actually, I think they are going to win this position out. Oh, this is close. This is close. The second squad firing on the rear instead of the first Guardia. No surrender. Because that Guardia was within 100 meters, the other squad won't surrender, and Ortfine has units coming in to clear up. He does win out that. The SG-43s finally go down. OB-25's coming into the south. Possibly could go down in the transport. No. This one does. This one does go down in the transport. Wow, Solomon Pixie has been pushed hard. I mean, all that remains is for Ort to push up a northern flank. Is it happening? Yes! Yes, I feel like it's happening. Tanko Disaniki going to push over the river. At least 2 units. And I think once he does that, he will... Yep, here they go. He realises now the opportunity available to him. And we could see another 2 flags go to Ortfine. Solomon Pixie must start the pushback now. He's in Maverick income. He is in B phase. He has 60 points a minute more. 600 points more income over the next 10 minutes. Can he do it? I think... Oh, we're seeing a PE2 come in, trying to hit that ZIS-2 gun. Good decision. If those IS-2s can stay alive, I think he's in with a shot. PE2, will it take out the ZIS-2? Yes, it does. And the Tanko Disanikis do come in, pick up those 2 flags, and almost gets a 3rd, but the Tanko Disaniki do hold them. Solomon Pixie... he will hold that territory due to the Guardia Comrotti being there. This one's tough for him. How does he come back from this? 17-7. He's looking to exploit the south. I mean, there are no tanks down there. He is making progress, but... is it going to be quick enough? In comes the ISU now. Ooh. Oh, that's a good buy. That is a good buy. 152mm HE cannon, 7.6 damage per shot coming down onto all of these units in here, as well as some beefy 125mm armor on this thing. Makes it a good buy to protect this southern side. Pretty much only an IS-2 will... Oh, and we do see an IS-2 coming down onto the south. So 1 more IS-2 in Solomon Pixie's deck. 4 in total remain. 3 on the battlefield, 1 on the deck. ISU versus 152 coming up. No. I think Ort backed away from that, and the IS-2 lost line of sight. T-3485 up on the hill is starting to engage. 3-star T-3485 is moving through the city. I think he's... Ooh, there is an IS-2 here though. So Pixie is pushing back. Infantry has gone down here. And he could mount a pushback. And comes the PE2s. He's trying to hit those IS-2s. I think he knows he needs to keep those IS-2s at bay. ISU 152 getting into position. Let's watch this first shot. Kaboom! 3 men lost immediately. The Onamachiki are spotted though. I would like another smoke being thrown, or they would like another smoke being thrown. I think a second fire is going to pin down that unit. It's going to take him time to get through all these units, but it's definitely a good buy. But I think the Onamachiki are going to die. And I think he might just hold on to the flag. Once this unit of Guardia goes down, I think the ISU might just hold on to the flag. Guardia unit coming in to reinforce. Sherman going down on the northern side for a moment there. I thought it was a an IS-2. The T-34-85 has gone down on this hill. The OB-25s are not in a good position here, and they aren't going to be able to stop any Tanko Disanikis pushing through, and I think Solo and Pixie's going to pick up this flag. Back to a 14-10. Maybe Solo Wing Pixie can push this one back. Oh! He's found a breakthrough. He has found a breakthrough with those Tanko Disanikis. 12-12. 15 minutes into this game. Ortfine got up to a 17-7 and we're back to a 12-12. What has happened in this last 5 minutes? Unbelievable action. Down goes the Studebaker with the Guardia inside. The ISU does clear up that unit there. He's going to be okay until this IS-2 comes onto the battlefield, and then he's just going to have to retreat. Maybe the ZIS-2 can help out. That thing's had to get unloaded early to try and take out the Tanko Disaniki. He's going to need to take that IS-2 down. Oh, the infantry is spotted in the forest. I'm kind of surprised the Tanko Disaniki aren't moving in there now. With those Molotov cocktails, I think they can take care of those Guardia units. OB-25s do move into a better position. Ooh, Solo and PC will lose out, especially if the Guardia go for the surrender, but the OB-25s may take them out anyway. In comes a Yak 7B, not the best targeting. Yep, he's lost sight. He has lost sight. Tanko Disaniki do now push into the forest. Yep, down goes the M42 gun. The Guardia DP need to unload. Yep, there they do. There they go. The IS-2 though, that's a big threat. That is a big threat. If this ISU go down, there's nothing to stop Solo and Pixie rampaging through with the remaining infantry. The remaining infantry he has down here. Yep, Ortfine backing off. He knows the threat, but all Solo and Pixie has to do is continue to move forward. In fact, yeah, I guess he can just take care of that Guardia DP squad, and he's going to pick the flag up once again. More ZIS-2 guns come in. This is what Ort needs to take down the IS-2. It's going to be a while before they can come in. Will he be able to deal with it? We still have 3 IS-2s and 1 left to come in. Ooh, 3 OB-25s go down in 1. The Tanko Disaniki are finally going to take care of the Guardia in this forest. Solo and Pixie has done a fantastic job. Ort still has a 13-11, but he has a very loose hold. Of this flag. His units have now been surrounded. And wow, what a turnaround. What a turnaround. The PE2 desperately trying to defend his 1 unit of Guardia down here, but he can't do it. Does kill 1, but actually I think he may have pinned down his own unit and caused a surrender there. I guess getting fired upon by your own bombers would do that. Ooh. Okay, so he's chosen to move the ZIS-2 guns. Yeah, I was going to say, I thought that was odd. They do now unload. Will they be able to take down the IS-2? This is a big question. Solo and Pixie desperately backing away. Wants to protect the IS-2. Loader knocked out. If he can get far enough away, he's in with a chance. At 2,000 meters, that ZIS-2 gun is still going to struggle to penetrate. I think he needs to get over that 1,500 meter range. Oh, transmission damage. That is going to hurt. That is going to hurt. This continuing to fire. But I think he's far enough away. 1 more APCR shell. If he doesn't penetrate. Oh, big strike from the PE-283. We didn't see it come onto the battlefield. It may go down to the engine damage Yak 1B Normandy. Yes, it does. And there is a Yak 7B. This is going to be a big engagement. They're going to go head on. The Yak 7B, I think, is going to win out. No, neither side win out. Both are low on ammunition. This may be why neither side can get the victory. The Yak 7B retreats to fight another day. The Yak 1B clears the skies. But can it remain alive, flying now over enemy territory. Look at that territory just being lost down there. And it was courtesy of this Guardia here. Solo Wing Pixie has the 13-11, is now in the lead 20 minutes into this game, but remember, he is on Maverick income and he's now down to 80 points a minute. Ortfine has 110 points. That's an extra 30 points a minute over 10 minutes, 300 points over 20 minutes. If this game goes to 40 minutes, another 600 points. Ort might not be, like, it's 13. I feel like I'm saying Ort might not be out of this yet. He was 17-7 up. I think up on the northern side, so Lemon Pixie could push through and advance here. He has ordered an Emtra in there. Those Tanko Disanikis would go down, so that flag is open for the taking. The IS-2s have been rampaging their way through. Ort is throwing Guardia DPs down here. It's the wrong type of unit because the Guardia DPs only have the anti-tank rifles. Oh, he's looking for the surrender. I realise he's looking for the surrender now, but actually his units might get cut off. Oh, this is tasty. This is tasty. Unload. He's looking for this surrender. One unit goes down in the transports. The Guardia DP will protect that IS-2 now. They're going to get into 100 meter range. Will protect from the surrender, but Ort picks up the flag. And kind of... they should take care of that Guardia DP as well. 3 squads versus 1. Very interesting battle. The Tanko Disaniki go down as well. And it's Ortfine back on the attack. 13-11 to Ortfine right now. Oh my, what a fantastic game. What a fantastic game. 85mm coming in to support that IS-2 on the south. In the south. I have no idea which way this game is going to go right now. No idea. We have one more IS-2 for Solo and Pixie to head into the battlefield. The PE-2s are starting to take their toll on both sides. But this northern flag is going to get taken. I'm sure of it. T-34 heading down to support the Guardia DPs. This is very, very interesting. Looks like this IS-2 being moved up onto this hill will help out against any reinforcements. It's quite far forward here. So Pixie knows there's not a lot here because he does have the Ognamachiki in position. But that IS-2 is well on the front lines. Ooh, have we missed an engagement down here on the south? Is that firing on the ISU? No, it's firing on the Guardia DP. Interesting. Who is going to win this engagement in the south? I mean, by the looks of the units, it's definitely on Ortfine's side right now, but you cannot count out Solo Wing Pixie. Ooh, Xenon 85mm firing on that T-34 85, loader wounded. Does destroy it on the second shot. Sherman coming in should take its toll on those Guardia DPs. It is supported by the IS-2, and a bombing run coming in from the P-283 does pin down every unit in the area. Every unit in the area. The IS-2 is still a threat down in the south, and while it is, Ortfine Federico von Eidelstadt will find it incredibly difficult to hold on to this southern side. Oh, it looks like the ZIS-2s are coming to the centre to try and take down this central IS-2, but they're being fired on by a number of angles here. I don't think this is going to work out. Down goes the Sherman, but the other units pin down the ZIS-2 guns in time. Here comes the attack up on the north. I think this might be where Solo and Pixie secures the game, because it's looking bleak up here on the north for Ortfine. The flag gets taken. and we could see infantry progress across the open. The T-34-76 is not secure by any means in that position. I think it will have the advantage over the Emcher, but if Solo and Pixie moves all of his infantry across, the T-34 can't destroy all of them. Back down onto the southern side, the IS-2 does now progress forwards. Is it still firing? No, it is firing at the ISU. Oh, I don't think Ort can continue that engagement for too long. The IS-2 only has 4 shells remaining on it though. And this is a big engagement. If that ISU survives, if the IS-2 goes down, Ort is in a much better position. I think if that ISU goes down, and especially if the IS-2 survives, Solo and Pixie will rampage through this southern position. Down goes the ISU, and I expect this southern side will collapse now. Forward goes the infantry. Forward goes the tanks. 2 Xenar 85 mils to secure from the sky, and this southern side is open for the taking. The northern side has been advanced upon. The T-34-76 has gone down. There is not a lot standing in Solo and Pixie's way right now. The Yak 7B looks like it is going to get on the back of the P2, and that thing's going to go down as well. A number of huge fire coming down onto that P2 from the Yak 7B as we fly across over the battlefield. And Solo Wing Pixie secures that central flag with the IS-2. I think actually this thing was moving across. I believe will have been moving across to engage the T-34-76 that was over there, but just this, you know, secures the reinforcement road. I mean, the only unit in here with territory is the KAO, and that can't protect itself. The Flammenwerf are going to discover the OB-25. That thing is going to go down. Yep, the flames force it to move so it cannot fire back at them, and it will go down. It will go down. Yeah, it does go down. For a moment there, I was a little bit concerned. Like I said, the southern side just open for the taking now. A second ISU coming in, but ISUs at max range against IS-2s. The IS-2 has full advantage, although only 2 shells, only 2 AP shells left on that weapon. And only 1 left on the northern IS-2. So Pixie could actually do with a couple of Studebakers to resupply it. There's one sitting all the way back here, kind of unsure. Maybe that was to fix up. There was a transmission damaged IS-2, so I imagine that fixed up the IS-2 that was down there. The last shot, no, it was a HE shot being fired, and 17-7 for Solo Wing Pixie. Complete turnaround from the first 5 minutes of this game. I cannot see Ortfine coming back from this. The IS-2s have taken their toll. Just look at the number of units Solo Wing Pixie has on his side now. The weight of units is certainly in his favour, but you've got to hand it to Ortfine. What a fantastic early push from him, and if he'd have got that flank earlier, maybe he could have got that ticket bleed. Oof. Oof. What a fantastic game. What a fantastic game. But I'm pretty certain Solo Wing Pixie is going to pick this one up. There is no way back in this for Ortfine. And we're kind of just waiting for the surrender here. What a fantastic game. The 3rd Guards Tank Corps do win out against the 2nd Guards. Will that IS-2 go down to the ZIS-2? I don't think it will, because it's out of APCR ammunition. Just AP shells left, 120mm of penetration. You're probably going to be looking for 1,000 meter distance to penetrate that IS-2. Somewhere around about this kind of position, so Solo Wing Pixie backing that off now. I don't think that ZIS-2 gun is going to get the kill. Another ZIS-2 gun goes down further north as well. And the PE2 should clear up that ZIS. Wing damage. but should get the kill. 18-6 for soloing Pixy. I think as soon as these infantry advance on the tankos, they're going to go down. There's going to be another flag behind that. The ISU goes down. We could see more flags. Katusha's onto the field. I think there's a last gasp attempt. But even if he takes out the IS-2 at this stage, there's no way back. There's 10 minutes left on the clock. I don't think in 10 minutes he could afford enough units. 5 minutes on the clock after this northern flag switches hands, and actually the Emcha could do with moving forwards there as well. Let's watch the Katusha strike as it comes in onto the battlefield, and will it take out this lone IS-2 in the center? In come the rockets. Right in front of our eyes. The IS-2 survives. More rockets coming in. And yeah, those Katushas, they aren't what they once were. Will fall back units, but won't cause kills really. There goes the surrender. 31 minutes. 5 seconds. Congratulations, soloing Pixy. 3,700 kills to 2,200 losses. Commiserations to Ortfine Frederica von Eidelstadt. What a beautiful start to this game. A fantastic push. Could he have done more? Who knows, but 2nd Guards Tank Corps, one of the bottom divisions on the tier list, against 3rd Guards Tank Corps, currently one of the top divisions, but may not be necessarily anymore, probably an A tier division at the moment, and may have been the division pick that won that game, may not have been. You can't discount soloing Pixie's skill as well, but Ortfine is very skilled. We saw that from his early push. And what a fantastic game. What a fantastic game. T-3485 doing a big job at the start of this game. The off-map. Can you imagine if that off-map would have caught all those after Michiki units? I guess that was his aim. I guess that was Ort's aim, but in the end this off-map actually didn't pay itself off at all. Yak 1B Normandy did pick up the 7B kill as well as the PE2 kill. I think there was only one IS-2 that went down, and that went down to a Guardia squad of all things, or loaded next to it with those AT grenades. No other IS-2 went down, and I think holding on to those IS-2s is what saved the game for soloing Pixy. I think if he'd have lost those IS-2s in B phase, those kind of 2 in the northern side, I think Ort would have won the game. Let's have a look at the kills from soloing Pixy, first of all, or not first of all. And the IS-2 here does take out a number of T-3485s. Another IS, I mean, it just shows how important these IS-2s were. Keeping soloing Pixy in the game. And if you can do that, this is the thing with the 3rd Guards Tank Corps. If you can engage tank on tank and destroy them with the IS-2s, the Shermans will clean up the enemy infantry. P2's doing a number on the enemy defences. 3 ZIS-2 kills here. 3 OB-25 kills and a ZIS-2 here as well. IS-2 gets that ISU kill down on the southern side, and I think that kind of helped secure the victory for soloing Pixy. What a fantastic game. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, throw me down your comments down below. I read them all and respond where I can. Check out the links in the description to my Twitch page. Come watch me play Steel Division 2. I stream on Mondays and Thursdays. Mondays is Command Modern Operations. Thursdays Steel Division 2. Come watch me play those games, and follow me on Twitter as well. Link in the description. Thanks very much, guys. I will see you next time.